Good morning, students. Welcome to the class. We are doing chapter Nazism and Rise of Hitler, class 9th History. In today's session, we will discuss about the Nazi cult of motherhood, the art of propaganda, role of media in propaganda, and the knowledge about the Holocaust. So let us start with our session. The Nazi Germany, young people and even children were repeatedly told that women were radically different from men. According to the Nazi ideology, the fight for equal rights for men and women was quite wrong and it would destroy society. While boys were taught to be aggressive, masculine, and hardworking, girls were told to become good mothers and bring up pure-blooded Aryan children. Women had to maintain the purity of the race, look after the home, and teach their children Nazi ideology. Those mothers who produced racially desirable children were awarded also, given favored treatment in hospitals. They got the concession in shops, theatres, and even in the railways. Honors of bronze was given for cross of 4 children, a silver for 6 and a gold for 8 or more was given to eligible women. These all were the rewards given to those women who produced only the Aryan blood children. Women who maintained contact with Jews, Poles or Russians were punished or imprisoned. Now we talk about the art of propaganda. The Nazi regime used language and the media effectively to describe their activities. They never used the words kill or murder in their official communication, but used some different words for the same. Mass killing were called as special treatment, final solution for the Jews. Evacuation meant deporting people to gas chamber for killing them. The gas chambers were called disinfection area. These were some of the words which were used by the Nazi party to communicate within themselves, to explain the members that how they have to kill or murder the other racial groups in the society. Media was carefully used to win support for the regime and popularize its worldview. Nazi ideas were spread through visual images, films, radios, posters, catchy slogans, etc. Socialists and liberals were represented as weak and degenerate and attacked as malicious foreign agents. Propaganda films were made to create hatred for Jews. The most infamous film was The Eternal Jew. Jews were referred to as a vermin, rats and pets. Their movements were compared to those of rodents. Many ordinary people believed Nazism would bring prosperity and improve general well-being. However, some German organized active resistance to Nazism, suffering police repression and even death. But most Germans were passive onlookers, witnesses, as they were too scared to act, to differ or to protest. But for the Jews, life was altogether different. Charlotte, an author in her book, The Third Reich of Dreams, wrote that Jews themselves began believing in the Nazi stereotype about them. The stereotypical image published in the Nazi press haunted the Jews and they troubled even in their dreams. They died many deaths before they reached the gas chamber. Now we talk about the knowledge of Holocaust. Some of the horrible practices followed by Nazis had trickled out of Germany during the war, but its full extent was known only when the war ended. The atrocities and suffering that Jews had experienced during the Nazi killing operations are called Holocaust. The indomitable spirit to bear witness and to preserve document can be seen in many ghettos and camp inhabitants who wrote diaries, kept notebooks, and created archives. In contrast, the Nazi leadership distributed petrol to its followers to destroy all incriminating evidences when they started losing the war. These memories by the victims are a tribute to those who resisted the persecution, a reminder to those who collaborated, and a warning to those who watched in silence. That's it with our chapter. Hope you all able to understand that. Thank you.